attitude again. Oh yeah. Just know that you're the reason I search no more to find true love that is not blind. Yes, you light the fire in my eyes.
Good morning. How are you doing? How you feeling?
Designed for I, and there's no way.
Ay. 59 minutes past the hour of 7 o'clock. Good morning. You tuned into 101.3 Roe FM WEVI. It's your hostess with the mostest Neeks right here on the Bush Tea in the Morning radio show. How y'all doing today?
I'll tell you, darling, you make my heart.
St. Thomas, St. John, St. Croix, Tortola, BVI, Puerto Rico. How are you doing today? It's Thursday. You made it over the hump. All right. Fourth day of the week.
I know that I'm in the right place.
Third week of the month.
Got me feeling a special
Seventh month of the year. And it's officially the first day of Leo season. Wake up. How all my Leos doing? How y'all doing today? How y'all bringing in the season? Because, you know, those Leos got a lot of, they got a little chip on their shoulder.
Make my heart beat, love all.
How we doing today, guys? Shout out to everybody on the TuneIn app, everybody on the Facebook Live, as well as everyone on the dial. Good morning to you. Shout out to everybody on the YouTube Live as well, too. I don't forget, we be on YouTube Live. So let somebody know, tell somebody, tell a friend to tell a friend. You could definitely check us out on YouTube as well. Everything at 101.3 Roe FM WEVI. Don't forget the VI, baby.
Search no more to find.
And so listen, we're going to turn things up in just a bit, guys. But first and foremost, got to say a huge thank you to our sponsors, My Lord Variety Store and Smoke Shop. Good morning.
Specially designed for us.
Oh, yes, they say come and explore and experience true variety at My Lord Variety Store, conveniently located in the Barron Spot Village Mall. Come discover a world of delights from premium glassware, pipes, bongs, and bowls and hookahs, CBD and hemp, rolling essentials, the largest selection of rolling papers this side of the equator. Let them know Nick tell you. Wraps, papers, grinders, tray, lighters, and incense. Sets the mood, stay fresh. Also, they got natural soaps, body oils, natural toothpaste, and body butters. Okay, they got the Caribbean lottery tickets as well, so you always got a chance to be a lucky winner every time you head on over to the store. All right, just hit them up, let them know, hey, I want to play Powerball, Pick 3, Pick 4, Payday, or so much more. You also get you something nice and cold to drink. Stay hydrated. All right, no toasty business. Also, you got your snacks, your flags, your rags, all that good stuff. Open Monday through Saturday, 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. and Sundays, 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. as well. They're open 7 days a week, 365 days a year. You could give them a call, 340-779 3564. That number again, 340-779-3564. Also got to say a huge shout out to the Flaming Grill STX. Right there on the Ag Fair grounds, all right, headed to, or on, I should say, on the Queen Mary Highway, all right, right across from the Ag Fair grounds. You can go right there. It's the Flaming Grill STX. They always have awesome specials each and every weekday. And today is Thursday. So what we got in the menu today? What's the special for today? Ladies and gentlemen, today we got chicken pilau. Chicken pilau. What more you want? Okay, every day they got awesome specials. And don't worry, they got things for everybody in the family. They got kids menu, they got salads, they got their lunch menu, they got barbecue chicken, baby back ribs, regular ribs, pork chops, lamb chops, ribeye, salmon, you name it. They got shrimp, all right, veggie plate, they got salads, wraps, all that good stuff. And all you got to do is give them a call, 340-778-6270. Order ahead, beat the rush, all right, and let them know, sass you down one time. I also got to say a huge shout out to Liberty VI. All right, making sure that everybody gets their true fiber fever experience on and pop in. I gotta say huge shout out to Darren and crew. All right, they're over there ready to serve you down at Sunny Isles Shopping Center. All right, so be sure to go and check them out. All right, make sure you are ready for the school year. Everybody in your household should be able to tap in to great internet service. All right, and internet isn't the only thing that they provide. They also have great specials on phones, accessories, and so much more. Just head on over to liberty.com, all right, and go check out what you can find today. Remember, they got 1 gigabyte of service right now for $50. Trust me, every time you leave your house, you just spend more money than that. $50. All right, every time every time the pot knock, you just spend $50. So trust me, it's not gonna hurt you to go and check out the True Fiber experience. You get installation free. All right, it used to be only when you sign up on Fridays. Now it's every day that ends in Y. So go and check them out today. All right, don't wait, don't miss the rush. You gotta beat me there, don't meet me there. All right, also shout out to everybody that is at the polls. We seen the numbers rocking on up, and I'm happy to see it because we need that. Work with that, okay? Early voting is definitely on and popping. St. Thomas and St. Croix has run the route so far. Today, early voting starts on island of St. John. Make sure you head on out and represent, all right, fully. Come on through. We need that. This is a historic time in our culture, in just the development of everything that we have going on along these islands that we call home, these gems in the sea, all right? So nobody coming to say we. It's not you, VI. It's not me, VI. It's we, VI. So we got to act like it, okay? Be about it. Talk about it. So also, there's a live hibachi dinner and show at Legends Lounge coming up Thursday, July 30th. All right, that's next week, Thursday. And it goes down July 30th until August 2nd. Seating times are 7 p.m. and 9 p.m. Okay, that's for Thursday and Friday. They only have 9 p.m. Saturday, August 1st is 4 p.m., 6 p.m., 8 p.m., and 10 p.m. And on Sunday, August 2nd, which is the last day, they have 3 p.m., 5 p.m., 7 p.m., and 9 p.m. Limited seating is available, so be sure to reserve your spot. All right, call or text 904-356-3839. I'll say that number again, 904-356-3839 or 904-947-0501 to RSVP. Don't miss this interactive hibachi experience featuring a live chef, real flames, big energy, delicious food, and unforgettable memories. All right, be there or be square. All right, don't forget that's July 30th until August 7th. It's a live hibachi dinner and show. Dung in the West at Legends Lounge. Shout out to the whole crew. All right. Now, also, don't forget, this weekend we're going to be on the rock. All right, Saturday, that's right, Rock City, you got next because 101.3 Roe FM is coming and bringing the vibes to you. All you got to do is head on down to Emancipation Garden from 12 to 3 p.m. this Saturday. That's in like day after tomorrow, okay? So don't think next week. This is day after tomorrow. Tell a friend to tell a friend we're coming through, and we are bringing all the same vibes that we did right here on the Big Island. We got 500 book backs plus supplies, all right? Plus, we got free snow cones, face painting, popcorn. We got so much more for the kids that are receiving book bags, as well as free haircuts for the boys. And we are giving away 5 iPhone 16 Pro Maxes. Can you imagine? Okay, 5 iPhone 16 Pro Maxes plus 5 MiFi devices, courtesy of One Communications. And I gotta say a huge thank you to our sponsors for making it a possibility. St. Thomas, we coming through. Rock City, we gonna be outside. All right, so meet us here. We gotta say a thank you to the Office of the Governor, the VI Department, Sports, Parks, and Recreation, VI Department of Education, Suffolk, CBNA, JV, MCM Build, USVI, Gage Edmonds for Senate, Shane Trucking, Christie's Real Estate, Liberty VI, One Communication, Church's Chicken, J. Benton Construction, Seaglass Properties, Precision Auto Parts, Legacy Tires, Julian's Trucking, Phantom Eyes, My Lad Variety Store, Rittenhouse Consulting, The Makeup Bar, Chitoli Services LLC, Keswick Insurance, Isavai Promotions, SAB Construction, Caravel Hotel and Casino, Casino, The Flaming Grill, Violet's, Armstrong Ice Cream, Caribbean Cooling, James Funeral Home, Bates Trucking and Trash Removal, Jackie's Beauty Supply Store, and all of us here at 101.3 Roe FM. That's right. Thank you to our entire community, because there is no us without you. So we're grateful to be able to do this for the third time annually. All right, coming on out and having a grand time with you, our listeners, and our community. So tell somebody to tell somebody, come on true. We got plenty to go around. First come, first serve. No, we can't hold anything for anybody. But we definitely want to see the smiling faces, and make sure to bring out the kids. Don't just come out and say, oh, I got 3 children, I got 4 children, I got 7 children. No, we want to see their faces. We're actually creating an experience for them. We have some other giveaways that we would love for them to participate in as well. So be sure to bring out the kids. Okay. We know things happen here and there, and we get it, but we really want this to be an experience for the kids. So please bring them out. Yes. All right. So that being said, also going to remind you guys on Saturday, August 1st, which is coming up real quick. That's the day of the primary election as well. A night of vibes. So you got some place to go after you done get over all who done win in the primary. You want to celebrate? Head on down to Levels. All right. They got Casa Empire for Trinidad Volume 9. And it's going to be hosted by none other than the Big Island's very own Kimo Dan. Oh, yes. And representing on the Gaza side of things, we got Party Jesus, Star General, and Fire Emblem. Also, Trinidad representing big time for the one time. They got DJ Chubby, Lunatic Sounds, DJ Genius, and Mr. Energy. Oh, yes. So definitely head on down. $20 gets you in before 12 p.m. Or I should say 12 a.m. My bad. And head on down to Levels. That's 54B Company Street, Christiansted. For VIP, be sure to email majesticvi@gmail.com, or you can message them on Facebook at majesticentvi. That's MAJESTICENTVI. All right, go and check them out. Like the page, share the page, all that good stuff. You already know 101.3 gonna be in there like swimwear. Oh yes. Also, don't forget. Today is Thursday, so the sit down, the candidate conversations goes down at Levels tonight. It's a meet and greet at 6:30 p.m. followed by a live question and answer at 7 p.m. So it's gonna have informative discussions with the community and the candidates, and then we're gonna vibe out after with great music and drinks. I gotta say huge shout out to West Gyal as well as VI 340 Comics for making sure that they are keeping these conversations live. All right, guys, say huge shout out to all those who participate, who view online, who ask their questions, and making sure that these conversations continue to happen, because this is how we're going to make our informed decisions when it comes to our voting. All right, so head on down. The sit down goes down tonight, 6:30 p.m., followed by a live question and answer at 7. In all actuality, you need to be there by 6 so you don't miss nothing, okay? Because they start on time. They are very punctual. So get on down there. That's 6 o'clock at Levels. All right, be there or be square. We're going to pay some bills real quick, ladies and gentlemen, and then we're going to get into our tea time portion of the morning. And about they out there shout outs. Remember, 340-715-7948. That's the number you can call to wish your loved ones a happy birthday right here on 101.3 Roe FM, WEVI. I'm Bush Tina Mana with your hostess, Neeks. Keep it locked. We'll be right back after these messages. Don't touch that dial.
Virgin Islanders, this is your gubernatorial candidate, Donna Fred Gregory. We must raise the standards of government service. Our people are tired of outdated processes and neglect. They deserve better. We'll cut waste and make every dollar work for you. Our seniors deserve dignity and care. Government employees deserve safe and healthy workspaces. Our historic towns deserve real investment, and taxpayers deserve accountability. Lieutenant Governor Roach cannot distance himself from this administration's failures. For nearly 8 years, he has been the second highest elected official. Leadership means taking responsibility and delivering solutions. Rodney Moorhead and I will govern as one team. It's time to return government to the people with accountability, hard work, and results. It's time to get to work. On election day, vote number 3. Donna Fred Gregory and Rodney Moorhead for governor and lieutenant governor. On August 1, vote number 3.
Virgin Island people, they tell me they set and ready for this.
Paid for 2024 by VI Now for DFG.
Attention, U.S. Virgin Islands. The results are in, and big winning energy just landed at the Caribbean Lottery in St. Thomas. One lucky player changed their year by screaming payday. That's right, they will be paid $1,000 every month for an entire year. The winning ticket was sold right at SLMR in St. Thomas. A massive congratulations to our USVI winner. Your next payday could be just a ticket away. Get to your nearest Caribbean Lottery agent and play Payday today. Available at all Caribbean Lottery agents island-wide. Must be 18 or older to play. Please play responsibly.
On August 1st at Levels Downtown Christian Stead, Majestic Entertainment presents A Night of Vibes, Volume 9. Gaza Empire. We sell life over there. Trinidad. Representing the Trinidad will be Lunatic Sounds, DJ Chubby, and DJ Genius with Mr. Energy. On the Gaza side will be Party Jesus, Star General of Y2K Sounds, and the West Side Defenders, Fire Emblem. We no afraid of nobody. $20 get 3 before 12 for VIP. Email majesticentvi@gmail.com or Facebook at Majestic Entertainment VI. Saturday, August 1st at Levels Downtown Christian Stead. A Night of Vibes, Volume 9, Gaza Empire, Dorset, Trinidad, powered by Majestic Entertainment.
Good day, Virgin Islanders. This is Stacey Plaskett. Early voting has begun. Months Milton Potter and I have listened to what you are living through, enduring. You're tired of outages, tired of schools in disrepair, tired of delayed projects, tired of hearing that money has been secured while daily life still feels too hard. We hear you. I have spent years fighting to bring home the resources to meet those needs. More than $24 billion for recovery and rebuilding. Major support for our hospitals and schools. I carried your fight to Washington. Now I'm asking for your help to carry this campaign across the finish line. Federal resources do not turn into finished projects by themselves. A delegate can fight for the money. A governor must make sure the project moves, departments perform, the work is completed, and the people feel the difference. That is the responsibility Milton and I are asking you to entrust to us. No future can change unless people show up and choose it. Vote early. Take your family, call your friends, check on senior who may need a ride. You gave Milton and me the strength to fight for the resources. Now give us the authority to put them to work. On August 1st, vote for the power of two, Stacey Plaskett and Milton Potter.
Sponsored by Plaskett Potter for People.
Recovery isn't something you do once. It's a rhythm, a practice, something you come back to. Elements is St. Croix's contrast wellness space. 3 cold plunges, a traditional sauna, an infrared sauna, set an open-air concept in the heart of Christiansted. Self-service, self-paced, open 24/7 for members with keycard access. Our memberships are built for the people who want this and they're week, every week. The before-work plungers, the post-workout sauna sitters, the Sunday morning resetters, heat that softens with the week tightened, cold that sharpens with the week dulled, an atmosphere that holds the in-between. Become a member on our website at elementsstx.com, 53 King Street in downtown Christiansted. Recover on your own terms. Step into Elements.
Look! 1 gig upload, 1 gig download. Perfection! I'm downloading a video on how to upload videos while uploading a video on how to download them. All at the same time. Symmetrical. Beautiful. 1 gig for $15 a month. Switch to Liberty True Fiber now. Visit libertyvi.com/fiber.
Vote number 3 to Congress. People want to know where you come from. Terry Halanis. I'm a born crucial. Terry Halanis. What I'm saying is true. Terry Halanis. I come from a Bijou. Terry Halanis. I am very cool. Terry Halanis. Educating good old school. Terry
we can believe it or not.
Terry Allen is
St. Anne Church in Barron's Party.
Terry Allen is
This is some of my accomplishments.
Terry Allen is
In black and white is proven.
Terry Allen is
Got 1 billion for rum cover over.
Terry Allen is
97% Virgin Islander.
Terry Allen is
At Captain Morgan Diageo.
Terry Allen is
I want you all to know.
Terry Allen is Terry Allen is Terry Allen is
Number 3 on the ballot.
From the VI Radio Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Scott Kaplan. Few showers around this morning, then skies clear out this afternoon, becoming hazy as another plume of Saharan dust moves in. Easy and hot will up into the lower 90s. Hazy this evening, then becoming partly cloudy tonight. Chance for a few showers as a tropical wave passes by to the south. Breezy, low only dropping to 80. A few showers Friday morning, then hazy sunshine returns with more Saharan dust Friday. Breezy and hot, high 90 to 95. Clear to partly cloudy, hazy, breezy Friday night, low in the lower 80s. More hazy sunshine for Saturday, breezy, high in the lower 90s. Mix of sun and clouds, few showers around Sunday, breezy, high near 90. Partly to mostly sunny, chance for a shower or two on Monday, high again close to 90 degrees. From the VI Radio Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Scott Kaplan.
You're live with Neka Neekes on Bush Tea in the Morning. You heard?
It's AWTITUDE representing the Boondocks, the black organization of noble diplomats optimizing expressions. Neka Neekes, yeah man, you make the sound play sweet. Yeah, people rocking and dipping out the street. Attitude said that. Look how the vibe sweet. Boondocks.
Touch road, me I brush off my shoes. Road boy trip like me step off a cruise. We really outside, boy, lock off the nose. The dogs them in the cut, we in for patch up a bruise. We don't take up the big girl, now you know I've none for choose. In my hood I get 21 guns to load. Them say anything else, promise that's not the truth.
Hey.
The trigger, when I'm in the boat, when I mix with simple.
Good morning.
Cut you up in a pieces like ins.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen.
Them sing to. Done slapping at your face, we are in
Oh yeah.
Don't speak down and we get fling through our window.
How are you doing? Today is Thursday. Already, Lord. 23 days into the month of July already. Can you believe it?
You know them can't take
creeping on into August 1st. We got a lot happening around August 1st, my son. Rent due. First of all. But then we also got the primaries taking place, and we are moseying along, one vote at a time. Who will be taking home the triumph? This is one hell of a race, ladies and gentlemen. Lord, who going with it? Who you rolling with? Questions that need answers, man. But I hope everyone is making informed decisions, and I really hope we're not just out here like, oh, that's my friend. We ain't got no time for that. We don't have no room for error at all. So I hope everybody is just taking the time to really utilize their right to vote and enforcing, the fact that they are to be counted. Like, I hope everybody understands that for real. So that being said, listen, let's get into our tea time portion of the day. But before we do, right? Let me don't miss this, because I don't want them lion coming for my neck.
Yeah. Life celebrate.
Believe it. Again.
Yeah. Happy birthday, yeah, my friend. Yeah. One more year on them. Yeah. Go on, one vibe. Give thanks for life. Next year we doing it again.
Yeah. All right, there we go. Okay, I couldn't hear too good. All right. Good morning to all the Leos. Yeah, guys, shout y'all out big time, one time for the one time. Shout out to you. Yesterday closed out cancer season. Shout out to all the cancers. But we don't close that door, man. Lord. So shout out, big Leo season energy starts today, July 23rd. We gotta say huge shout out, happy birthday to Corinne Bradwitt. Happy birthday, classmate. Much love and blessings to you. Happy birthday, Nicole Neka Neekes Mercer. Happy birthday to you as well, my dear, all the way from Rock City. Shout out Kelvin Davis and Jose F. De Jesus Jr. I also gotta say huge birthday shout out to Romario King. Actually, Cameron, Romario Cameron, that is. Juliana Wallace, happy birthday to you. Eric Thomas. Kayan Crook. Y'all are real MVPs today. If you know them, shout them out, send them a message, make it their day, post on the time, all that good stuff. Cut the cake and celebrate. Is that?
Give thanks for life. Next year we doing it again.
Again?
Happy birthday,
y'all bringing in Leo season heavy. I see you. Remember the number to call 340-715-7948. That's the number to call if you want to wish your loved ones a happy birthday. Or you can also join us here on the Facebook Live and you could drop a message in the chat and I'll be sure to read it live for you and wish them a happy or strong, happy solar return. Long gone are the days where people really like to call in all the time and say happy birthday. We used to actually take joy and pride in shouting each other out on our birthdays. That was old radio, That's how it was before social media and the algorithm took over. It was a much more communal time, and Lord, I don't miss it. The closest we came to that was COVID, right? When everybody had to be inside and you had to be rollers with each other all the time. Hey, all right. Now, that being said, let's get into the tea time portion of the day, all right? Time flies when we having fun, and we always having fun in here, so let's get into it, all right? All right, so all week long, we've been talking about moringa tea, okay? Moringa bush tea leaves, all right? Now, it's an herbal drink prepared from the leaves of the Moringa oleifera tree, as I've mentioned before, right? It's also known as the miracle tree. Why is it a miracle tree? Because it does a multitude of things that are a benefit for your entire body. Now, the whole tree is beneficial to you, from the seeds to the roots to the leaves to the bark. All of it is really, really good for you. And it comes with a lot of benefits. We're going to go through some of that. But it can be cooked, boiled. It can be added to soups and stews. It can be dried. And you can literally just take the seeds and the leaves, clean off the tree, shove it to your mouth, and you're good to go. Now, as wild as that might sound, as Caribbean people, we don't eat from the soil, we don't eat from the earth, right? I've seen people literally come down traveling from the States and they're watching us side eyeing us like, you're gonna eat that? So well, listen, this is how far removed we have come from nature, but luckily, we live in paradise, so we get all the benefits of paradise and the foods that literally grow in our backyards, in our neighbors' backyards as well too, for those of you who like to jump fence. I don't recommend doing that right now, but we have a lot of benefits right here living under the equator, okay? There's a thing in the United States where you don't ever see anything growing on the trees. I mean, outside of acorns, of course, right? There's not a whole lot that you can actually get from a tree. Not apples, not berries, not strawberries, not nothing. I remember when I was a little girl, I traveled to Philadelphia and we were actually picking berries off the trees. You don't see that so much, and the reason being is because mankind like to touch things. So what they do is they try to make sure that all the trees are male, which is why now we have an oversaturation of pollination during, the spring months and whatnot. Spring is for germination. That's the time when all the trees want to give off their pollen so that they can produce more trees. But if all the trees are only male, of course, you're going to have too much pollen and not enough flowers at all. And the reason for that is because, of course, America wanted to control the food industry. So there you have that. But here, no, we don't don't deal with that much pollination at all. We have some, right? And we deal with Sahara dust more than anything else. But our trees germinate perfectly fine on their own, thanks to the birds and the bees, right? So. And I never understood that reference to mankind's reproduction with birds and the bees until I was an adult because of that. But it literally roots itself in pollination. It is reproduction at its core. So who knew? Anyways, move right along. Let's get back into this moringa thing, right? You can steep the leaves in hot water to make the tea. All right. The leaves naturally contain plant protein, vitamins, minerals, antioxidants, and other plant compounds. However, the extract nutritional value depends on where the tree has grown. Of course, the soil is going to determine the potency and all that good stuff. All right. The conditions of the soil, the age of the leaves, and how they are prepared. It is also important to understand the difference between drinking moringa tea and eating the whole leaf. All right, potency, people. Now, when the leaves are strained from the water, the drink contains the substances that dissolve during steeping, and that goes for any tea. Eating cooked moringa leaves or using the powder provides more of a whole plant, including its fiber, which is great for your diet as well. All right. It also has antioxidants to help the body manage oxidative stress. It helps to stabilize molecules, unstable molecules known as free radicals. It helps to stabilize those. It relieves oxidative stress and has been studied in connection with aging and numerous chronic health conditions. So, a little bit of moringa. They used to say a apple a day keeps the doctor away. Apparently, it's a little bit of moringa a day will keep everything away. So let's shout out to this locally grown miracle tree, the tree of life. Okay, it has traditionally been used for soreness, swelling, joint discomfort, and other symptoms associated with inflammation. Research has identified compounds in the plant that may affect inflammatory processes. Most of the stronger findings, however, have come from laboratory or animal studies rather than large clinical trials involving people, which is what they do with everybody. So, yeah, moringa tree, therefore, should not be promoted as a treatment for arthritis, autoimmune disease, heart disease, cancer, or other medical conditions, but it definitely could be used as a treatment. Don't quote me. All right. A person experiencing a continuing inflammation, swelling, or unexplained pain should definitely seek professional help, medical evaluation. But as always, with everything that we share with you guys in this segment of the show, always get a second opinion. And if you are pregnant or experiencing any ailments, diseases, or problem issues, please get a second opinion and be sure to get professional medical help. All right. That being said, guys, we're going to cut to a brief commercial break. When we get back, we're going to talk about who our Virgin Islands historic figure of the day is. We are doing a back to school series with this right now. So we are highlighting all of those awesome Virgin Islands figures who are named, who we've named our schools after. So we're talking about a few of them yesterday. Who did we do yesterday? Yesterday was Adlita Cancrane. We've done Juanita Gardine. We've done Paul Villasin. Today we have yet another one, and I kind of bouncing back and forth between the islands to keep it fair and concise. But we have more than enough schools to keep us going straight through August 10th when school starts. So I hope you guys are getting in the back to school spirit. Right, 101.3 Roe FM has definitely been helping where that is concerned, but our back to school give back and supply giveaway. So be sure to check that out. St. Thomas, we're gonna be on the rock on Saturday. All right. So a lot of us from the team are gonna be there. So be sure to come out, come party with us. Don't be shy. Come say hi. All right. We'll be right back after these messages on 101.3 Roe FM, WEVI, and Bush Tina Mana with your hostess Neeks. Don't touch that dial. We'll be right back after these messages.
Roe FM. Real people do real things. 101.3 Roe FM. WEVI.
Once again, corruption has reared its ugly head, and Virgin Islanders are embarrassed. Virgin Islanders will have to pay the consequences. They lied to you and said that Trump would take away funding if Stacey is elected. Well, he is taking away funding right now from the very people that told you that lie. Why? Because they are corrupt, incompetent, and cannot lead. Breaking national news for the world to see shows that Virgin Islands Housing Finance Authority leadership has been prioritizing kickbacks over helping families recover from disasters. 0 family homes constructed out of 324 that was supposed to be built. This isn't political opponents saying this. This is the White House saying it. Donald Trump is saying it. So while they were creating this fake boogeyman scenario where Donald Trump would take away money from us if Stacey Plaskett becomes governor, their failures represent the real boogeyman. Donald Trump has taken money away from the Virgin Islands because of corruption. Corruption that they have oversaw and managed. Corruption that they have allowed to happen. So Virgin Islanders go to the polls. Ask yourself, can we afford 4 more years of this? A continuation of this kind of embarrassment and money not getting to you, the people that need it? Can we afford to elect someone who has no understanding of how Washington works or has no relationships? One who doesn't understand the difference between suspended and withdrawn? The answer is a clear no. And that is why you should vote for Stacey Plaskett for governor. Because the money she has worked for to get to you needs to get to the people that deserve it, not friends and family of the people in charge.
Sponsored by Forward Movement.
Christie's International Real Estate St. Croix is a proud sponsor of our 3rd annual Back to School Drive and Giveaway. At Christie's International Real Estate, we're passionate about more than just real estate. We're passionate about our community. Whether you're buying, selling, investing, searching for your dream island home, or looking for expert vacation rentals and property management services, our experienced team is here to help every step of the way. Join us as we help students start the school year strong with backpacks, school supplies, and plenty of community spirit. From beachfront estates and condos to investment properties and vacation rentals, Christie's International Real Estate St. Croix is your trusted island real estate resource. Christie's International Real Estate St. Croix, connecting people to property and giving back to the community we love.
Now at churches, buy one, get one free Tuesdays. Buy one wing, get your second wing free. Now you can fly. Buy one of anything and get one free. Bring your friends. Churches Tuesday giveaway while it lasts. Fly 2 wings, only pay for 1. Now at churches in Sunny Isle, my son.
Are you tired of being stuck on the road with a flat or needing a battery jump and no one's there to reach you? Napa understands. So Napa Auto and Truck Parts St. Croix is announcing their Roadside Independence Tool giveaway. And here are the details. Napa is giving away 1 Napa 1000 peak battery amps jump starter with 120 PSI air compressor, 3.1 amp USB power, and LED light. All you have to do to enter is fill out an entry form in store. Then purchase any item from the clearance shelf or manager special shelf by July 9th for additional entries and place your entry form in the designated box with the cashier. You can earn 1 additional entry for every item purchased from the manager's special shelf or clearance shelf. See our Facebook page for more details, and the giveaway is all year long. A special congratulations goes to our last winner of the Father's Day promotion package, valued at over $1,000. Congratulations, Ferdinand Abraham. No purchase necessary. See store for details.
Are you tired of the same old auto insurance? Well, guess what?
You got option. Keswick Insurance, we are the top one. Baby, it's easy, no problem. You get a free quote online now. You got option. Keswick Insurance, we are the top one.
Keswick has auto insurance for Virgin Islands living. Give us a call at 340-714-8100 or visit KeswickInsurance.com.
It's official, and the countdown is on for Daddy Jones' Filthy 3 Annual Birthday Bash. On Saturday, July 25th at the Captain's Yard at Coral Sea, Daddy Jones and friends set to mash up the place, performing live via International. Lorna Freeman, Shakima, Figgy, Impact Band, and the Energy Guys. Energy Girl, Boomba. Hosted all by Big Man Bass and juggling by DJ Chubby and Lips International. Doors open at 9 p.m. and we ain't leaving till the last pan knock. Get your tickets at Armstrong's Ice Cream, Don't Pay Me No Mind, and Eventbrite. Saturday, July 25th at the Captain's Yard at Coral Sea. It's the Daddy Jones Filthy 3 Annual Birthday Bash.
JY, turn me up. Miami. All my scammers and my kid money. Where are my scamming? Spending that money fast. 20s, 50s, 100s cash. Boy, going that go.
Oh, snap.
Where y'all at? Stuffing that y'all back. Shit still big pop some tag.
What she say? What she say?
Y'all back. Spin it. Spin it. Yeah, spin it. Spin it, spin it, spin it, spin it, spin it, finish. I like the taste.
Oh man, good morning.
Down ass.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen.
With the hitters for his girl here, tricker calling up a trap phone.
Lord, it's too early.
Show me where you spin up on your app.
Guess what? It's happy hour somewhere.
What we doing? Just show me where
you tune into the new number one. It's 101.3 Roe FM, WEVI, and not just 101.3, you know, but 101.3. Get it right.
50s, 100s cash. Boy, going that go, y'all back. Boosting, where y'all at?
It's Thursday. I mean, it might very well be payday for somebody, right?
Girl, going that go.
Uh-huh.
Spin it, spin it, yeah, spin it. Finish, spin it, spin it.
Talk to me nice. Tomorrow's Friday, so that means somebody getting paid tomorrow too. Run that bag.
Yeah. Got it on, don't.
I don't know how Young Miami got the whole world jamming to this one, okay? This is how y'all know y'all toxic. But let me tell you something. Let me give y'all some behind the scenes news of what I heard. Them school Jiren said, this song here, this one here, right now that we playing. Spend That by Young Miami. Did you know it was written by a Virgin Islander? Now, correct me if I'm wrong. 0407157948. But if I'm not mistaken, this is Voss Walk.
Spin it. Yeah, spin it. Spin it.
Spin it.
Spin it.
Yeah, I see you. Now you want to sing it loud and true, eh? Oh man, let me tell you something. All how you turn it through and through this entire music industry and all things creative, you are going to find, the deeper you dig, you're gonna find that true VI pride. I don't care where you go, what genre, what place they're from, what they're doing, or how high it goes. Anywhere you find greatness in this wall, I'm telling you, Virgin Islanders are close behind.
I might style them a copy, but in a real life, no me not cocky. Do anything me feel like and they can't stop it. It's straight to the top, yes up. No.
Speaking of which, this one is Miss Shande.
It's a dream. I forever solo, me never need a team.
That's right.
Some players up the scene, them a follow fashion.
And no matter where we go, they want to be like we.
Yes, never in a that. Live on my big and so that. Look too fine, I may look too good. I'm in my prime.
I wish you could. Hey.
Them girl want to be like me.
Everybody wanna be like we.
Them girl want to be like me.
I stand. Put your 3 fingers in the air.
On the beach, you get shape up. Watch me face, me no really need the makeup. Me no watch girl, cause them full up of fake love.
To all my natural goddesses, you know you got it with the least.
Tell me voice real nice.
You don't wake up looking like the most doing the least.
Strong like
setting standards.
Never girl that you gonna meet.
Shout out to all the boss ladies.
Slaughter the whole track like it's Roman time. Shannon come back and put in overtime and just act him.
Good morning, good morning. Where you got your cup this morning, Mai? Shout out to all the ladies who don't be out here faking like these girls. Shout out to all the real one them.
Fine, I may look too good. I'm in my prime. You wish you could. Them girl want to be like me. They want to be like me. Them
Yes. Oh man, listen, you can't do nothing but when you hear Virgin Islands music, because who don't do it like we for real? That's why it's not you VI, it's not me VI, it's we VI, all are we, baby. Believe it. Shout out Miss Shande and the whole crew. Shout out on the rock representing for the Big Island of St. Croix all the time. Pointing out walk. Shout out to all the big artists them doing the thing and pointing out walk on the rock as well too. Listen, these artists working hard and on this. I feel like we're about to turn the page yet again in this music industry thing. So listen, I really take a lot of pride when I get to come up here and highlight all this greatness. No mistaken.
Them girl want to be like me. They want be like me. Them girl want to be like me. They want be like me.
Ay. Now listen, let's get into it because time not just be flying. We'd have so much fun in here. Lot. I feel like y'all in here right here with me. Shout out to everybody on the TuneIn app and on the dial. You already know what time it is. We're gonna get into our VI historical figure of the day. And as mentioned before the break, we definitely highlighting our VI educators and those who are their names are plastered on all of our schools. Okay, these are the top of the top, the cream of the crop. Okay, and the more we hear their stories and their back end stories, the more we realize why it was so important to put them on top of our schools. So let's go through it because today, shout out to all the alumni, all the staff, and everybody who attended. Today, we are highlighting none other than Alfredo Andrews. All right, so good morning, Alvin. I see you. Turn up. All right, so listen, today, a respected St. Croix educator and school administrator who devoted approximately 35 years of his life to educating Virgin Islands children. Alfredo Andrews was born on July 14th. So happy belated birthday to him, right? Because today is 23rd. So he was born on July 14th, 1913. All right, on the island of St. Croix. His life and career developed during a period when the territory's public school system was expanding and local educators were assuming greater responsibility for shaping the future of Virgin Islands education. It's funny because history repeats itself and we kind of finding ourselves right back in our loop where we are literally changing the game, right? Now, he pursued higher education at the Inter-American University of Puerto Rico, where he earned a Bachelor of Arts degree in 1951. He later completed additional graduate level studies at the same institution. At a time when traveling away from the Virgin Islands to pursue a degree required considerable sacrifice, Andrews returned home and used his education in service of his community. Andrews began his educational career as a teacher at the Diamond School on St. Croix. Teachers during that era often worked with limited classroom supplies, fewer textbooks, aging facilities, and very little access to specialized educational services. They were responsible not only for academic instruction, but also for discipline, character development, school activities, and communication with families. A teacher could become one of the most influential adults in a child's life. Educators were expected to model respect, responsibility, punctuality, good citizenship, and strong work ethic. Andrews became part of that tradition of Virgin Islands teachers who viewed education as service to the entire community. As his career developed, Andrews advanced from classroom teaching into school administration. He served as assistant principal of Christian Stead's Grammar School, which was later renamed the Juanita Gardine Elementary School. In that role, he helped to supervise teachers, maintain discipline, monitor student attendance, communicate with parents, and support the daily operation of the school. He later served as principal of several St. Croix schools, including La Valley School, which was later associated with the name of the educator Theodora Dovin, right? Slab Rural School or Emmanuel School. I didn't even know these names, right? So if you know, you know. Leading multiple schools gave Andrews influence across different communities and generations of St. Croix students. Now, he served the public school system for approximately 35 years, and his career covered a period of significant educational change. They were developing new schools, reorganizing grade levels, expanding access to secondary education, and placing greater emphasis on trained local teachers and administrators. All right. Principals were responsible for far more than just office work. They had to supervise instruction, handle student discipline, work with parents, manage schools property, support teachers, organize programs, respond to emergencies, and represent the school within the wider community. All right. They often operated without large administrative teams at all, counselors, technology systems, or even specialized staff available in modern schools. Now, Andrew's advancement through the school system reflected his knowledge, leadership, ability, consistency, and commitment to the students of St. Croix. Alfredo Andrews died on July 1st of 1971, shortly before his 58th birthday. 2 years later, the Virgin Islands Legislature formally honored his service through Act number 3500 of 1973. In St. Croix Public School was named the Alfredo Andrews Elementary School. Naming the school for Andrews ensured that future generations would encounter his name even if they had never met him personally. The school continues serving students in the St. Croix district. Its existence represents the territory's recognition of an educator who committed decades of his life to teaching, administration, and community development. Every student who enters a school bearing the name of Virgin Islands educator becomes part of that person's continuing legacy. For Alfredo Andrews, that legacy is founded in the teachers who prepare their classrooms every single morning, the families who participate in school activities, homework, and sport, the administrators who guide students through challenges, and the children who learn to read, calculate, create, solve problems, and believe in their own potential. His life also reminds us that educators build the future quietly. They may not always receive public recognition during their lifetime, but their influence continues through the lives and achievement of their students and the legacies they leave behind. Alfredo Andrews may have began as a classroom teacher, became an assistant principal, and later led several schools as principal. He pursued higher education, returned home, and used what he learned to strengthen Virgin Islands public school system. So we got to say a huge thank you to him for shaping these Virgin Islands through education, discipline, leadership, and service. Much love to his legacy, his family, his loved ones, and all that he left behind. Everybody who was touched in some way, shape, or form through his legacy. Got to say a huge shout out to you guys, man. Yes, sir. Oh, yeah. So another thing, I might have to go and look into some of these school songs, because I know every school has a song, right? I remember Charlotte Emily, will be true to thee, Charlotte Emily. So it'd be cool if I could get recordings, if any of the administrators or education is listening. I might have to go do some digging and some research on my own. But school is coming up, and we really want to invoke that school pride, that real school spirit, okay? Because as much as we don't feel like we're going through on the outside, right? Believe you me, these children are getting all the residuals. So what do we do to really invoke that pride in our children first, and to put that pride for self within them, despite what we might be traversing and dealing with, right? Because problems ain't nothing new. Every generation has them. But in the midst of it, in our history at least, we found ways to make sure that that was ingrained in us from the ground up. And that's one of the things we need not leave in the past. We need to bring that with us, walk with that. We need that. All right. Shout out. I hope you guys enjoy these highlights, these Virgin Islands historical highlights as much as I enjoy delivering them. Now, speaking of highlights, we got some community highlights we're going to talk about today. All right. We got 10 Virgin Islands undergraduate students presented original research addressing public health concerns during the 3rd annual Cardiovascular Research Empowerment Workforce Symposium at Government House on St. Thomas. The students completed the 3rd cohort of the CREW program, that's CREW, which introduces young Virgin Islanders to cardiovascular research, scientific investigation, data analysis, and careers in medicine and public health. Gotta say a huge shout out to them. I'm telling you, ain't much we don't dominate, we just gotta put our minds to it. So shout out to those scholars, and we wish you the absolute best on your journey. All right. The University of Virgin Islands Center for Excellence in Developmental Disabilities completed a free 3-part virtual wellness series focused on emotional health, resilience, and sustainability daily living. Participants receive practical strategies for managing stress, establishing healthier boundaries, which we also need, improving emotional balance, and maintaining personal wellness while meeting family, professional, and community responsibilities. Huge to them for that. Oh, yes. So listen, we got a lot to be going on behind the scenes, we just don't always know about it. But that's why I'm here. Now, a community forum is encouraging families to improve the management of inherited property, wills, deeds, probate matters, and shared family land. The initiative is designed to help Virgin Islanders understand how clear ownership and unresolved estates can lead to property disputes, deterioration, unpaid taxes, and the loss of valuable family assets. As we look around our islands, not just one, but all of them, we can see this is happening in grand amount or number of families that are going through this thing. So, and especially as these baby boomers are kind of weaning their way out, for lack of a better term, we're kind of seeing the traversing of goods just being a bit more of a difficult service than we need it to be, right? A process than we need it to be. So that being said, congratulations to them for highlighting this hole in our system and making sure that we are informing our public in terms of how to avoid this problem. Because listen, avoidance is better than cure. Give me avoidance any single day. That being said, we're going to go through some more of these community highlights, as well as our tea time portion of the day where we talk about what's going on along our shores. Keep it locked. It's 101.3 Roe FM, WEVI, and Bush Tea in the morning. We'll be back after these messages from our sponsors. Don't touch that dial. We'll be right back.
It's official, and the countdown is on for Daddy Jones' Filthy 3 annual birthday bash. On Saturday, July 25th at the Captain's Yard at Coral Sea, Daddy Jones and friends set to mash up the place. Performing live, Fire International, Pascal, Lorna Freeman, Shakima, Figgy, Impact Band, and the Energy God, Boomba. Hosted all by Big Man Bass and juggling by DJ Chubby and Lips International. Doors open at 9 p.m. and we ain't leaving till 11. Knock. Get tickets at Armstrong's Ice Cream, Don't Pay Me No Mind, and Eventbrite. Saturday, July 25th at the Captain's Yard at Coral Sea. It's the Daddy Jones Filthy 3 annual birthday bash.
If your teen is struggling with stress, anxiety, or depression, there's no shame in that. None at all. Mental health is health. And just like you take them to the doctor for a sprained ankle, their emotional well-being matters just as much. Let them know that it's okay not to be okay, and that getting help is a sign of strength. Have you checked in with your teen today? A few minutes of your time each day can make all the difference. Find resources and start the conversation at doh.vi.gov/Gen Z.
Hey hon, have you checked out Precision Auto Parts? They have everything you need for your car.
Is that the new auto parts store where CarZone used to be by Five Corners?
Yes, they offer the widest variety of domestic and foreign parts. From oil, batteries, filters to lawnmowers and trimmer accessories, they have it all.
Wow, that's amazing. I heard they had the lowest prices in town too.
Absolutely. Plus, their customer service is top notch. They really know their stuff.
For all your automobile accessory needs, visit Precision Auto Parts. Don't settle for anything less than the best. Call them today at 340-773-7276.
Precision Auto Parts, your one-stop shop for quality auto parts at unbeatable prices. Precision Auto Parts, for a smoother ride.
Is your Homer business ready for a fresh new look? Phantom Eyes LLC has got you covered from top to bottom. From professional painting and power washing to tiling, masonry, cistern services, and deep cleaning, even yard cleanup. Phantom Eyes LLC does it all, and they do it right. We bring precision reliability, and an eye for detail to every project. Big job or small job, your property is our priority. Call 340-226-3610 today and let Phantom Eyes LLC transform your space. Phantom Eyes LLC. If you can imagine it, we can improve it.
Your new beauty destination, The Makeup Bar, featuring premium makeup and skincare brands you love. Visit us at Five Corners Plaza on St. Croix. Open Thursday to Saturday, 12 to 7 p.m. The Makeup Bar, because everyone deserves to feel beautiful.
Oh, are you kidding me? Water's almost gone again. I am covered in soap. I was just about to rinse off.
No way. How did the water run out already?
Yeah, it's like the water's evaporating faster than we can shower. Please call Julian's Truckin'. They can have water delivered fast and in a hurry.
Yes, Julian provides reliable water service right to our homes. Fresh, clean water whenever you need it.
Exactly. No more running out mid-shower.
Folks, don't let water shortages ruin your day. Call Julian's Trucking at 340-277-8510 or 340-277-9093. Reliable water anytime you need it.
Julian's Trucking. Trust us to keep your taps flowing. Call Julian's today.
101.3 Roe FM.
You already know what it is.
Turn it up.
West Bank Records. They don't know we never had a bad gal. We put pressure on them, can't stop that. Say me know you obsessed, daddy. Yeah, bag a real bad girl, now my little black dress, make a boy upset, daddy. God bless my man with a real bad. That's why them a vex me. I'm a can't say good, come on, girl, but the boy.
Hey. And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. Oh yes, listen. Yet another one. This one is Daddy by none other than Maya V. Another daughter of the soil, doing them big. And listen, got a lot of controversy on the algorithm right now, surrounding this one in particular. Why? Because she won. She won hands down, fair and square. She won the Bust Your F challenge. I can't say the reward, man. I'll hold it on. But she did that. Shout out to Maya V representing one time. She all the way out there in the States. But we don't leave the soil don't leave we, though. That's ingrained, that deep down inside. So shout out to everybody who, definitely wanted to stay home, but ended up having to travel out to the Virgin Islands in order to pursue better for self. Hopefully we can get to a time where, leaving home is just optional. It's not something that we feel like we have to do in order to do better for yourself, because that's a choice none of us should have to make, right? We should be able to thrive here. We should be able to really build here, and it shouldn't feel sacrificial. Which is why I'm telling you, don't play by this election season. We got a lot on the line, a whole lot on the line. Like this list, long. So make sure you're doing the right thing. And that being said, for those of you who thriving regardless, those of you who pushing through, those of you who building, those of you coming up with all the different ways that we can be community, taking care of self, this one for you.
Got whip appeal. I'm so proud of myself, back and better. I just want Louis V for the sweater. Play with me like that, got no better. Like who fucking with me?
Who? Nobody.
For my grind, gotta pop and talk like this, cause I got it. I just double see my shades.
I can't see nobody.
None of you.
I'm telling you, listen. We are a people.
And I'm coming to get you
with an unstoppable force.
Been a box,
unmatched,
like been a fly.
Energy. Talk to me nice now.
I'm back and better, they say they could tell. Double C's, my bag of Chanel. Yeah. I be that for real. I'm so proud of myself. Yeah, I pop that for real. I'm so proud of myself. Yeah, got sex. Got
Good morning, Axel. I see you.
Proud of myself.
All the way from Sweden.
I'm proud of myself. Yeah, I win and I got it myself.
We got listeners all over the world, ladies and gentlemen.
Dragon, big body, gal, yeah. I already know I stop. You ain't gotta tell me, I ain't asking.
I's her.
And I'm rocking the heaviest purse. Letting them breathe. And you know when I pop it, I'm doing
This is Big Roe, proud of myself.
With my head.
And y'all better be proud of yourselves because, man, have we made it through a lot.
With me,
almost 10 years since the storms.
Better they say they could tell. Overseas, my
6 years since the start of COVID.
For real. I'm so proud of myself. Yeah, I pop that for real.
And we still hot and popping.
Yeah, got sex, got whip prepared.
I'm telling you, and every other day another boss is born. So listen, these one thing, we are a resilient people. We are unstoppable. We are a force to be reckoned with. All right, so listen, let's get back into some more of these community highlights, and then we got the news. We got some more words from our sponsors in just a little bit. So before that happens, let me remind you guys of what's going on. So federal legislation is to rename the bandstand at the Christiansted National Historic Site in honor of Peter G. Thurland Sr. All right, he has advanced through the House Committee on Natural Resources. The measure would officially designate the structure as Peter G. Thurland Sr. Bandstand and update references to the site in federal laws and documents. So shout out to Peter G. Thurland Sr. Oh yeah, listen, I hope I get my name on something one of these days. Who knows? One of these days I gotta work a little harder. But listen, I love to see when Virgin Islands greatness is just displayed in the best ways. Our entire home is literally plastered with the names of those of us who came, who saw, and who conquered. So if that isn't something for you to look forward to, for you to strive for, get up every day and just push a little bit harder, I don't know what is. All right, so shout out to Peter G. Thurland Sr. Yet another one has made it, ladies and gentlemen. I love that. Okay, so that being said, the recent cardiovascular research symposium gave participating scholars an opportunity to present their findings before community leaders, health professionals, government officials, and fellow students. The program is helping to create a local pathway for young Virgin Islanders in becoming researchers, doctors, nurses, epidemiologists, laboratory specialists, and public health professionals. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, more greatness on the way. That's what I heard. I don't know about you. But that being said, we got to learn how to behave, okay? Because we got some difficulties that we traverse in here locally, right? And as things get more stringent and trying on the mainland, of course, sludge runs downhill and we start to feel it in record time, like, and in astronomical ways. But every time it happens, you start to see a chain of activities that take place, and it's starting to happen yet again. We have had a series of burglaries reported on St. Croix in just 24 hours. Insane. All right. Police are investigating a sharp increase in burglaries and home invasions after 9 incidents were reported on St. Croix in a single day. Most occurred in the La Grande Princess area, while another was reported in Frederickstead. Investigators said suspects forced their way into businesses by breaking glass doors or windows. Police believe some of the suspects are young people wearing dark clothing, hooded shirts, ski masks, and other face coverings. During several home invasions, victims were allegedly restrained while suspects demanded money, electronics, and valuables. Police have increased patrols and are urging residents and businesses to check locks, alarms, lighting, and surveillance systems. No life-threatening injuries were reported as of late. But we have seen some of the footage from one of the businesses that were targeted in the Princess area, where you can see these young individuals literally running off with everything, including the register. So ladies and gentlemen, lockdown, make sure you understand yourself. This is not a drill. Please be safe out there. All right. This and more after these messages from our sponsors. It's 101.3 Roe FM, WEVI, and Bush Tinamanen. We'll be back in just a bit. Don't touch that dial. All right. It's Dot.
Look! 1 gig upload, 1 gig download. Perfect! perfection. I'm downloading a video on how to upload videos while uploading a video on how to download them. All at the same time. Symmetrical. Beautiful. 1 gig for $15 a month. Switch to Liberty True Fiber now. Visit libertyvi.com/fiber.
Greetings. This is Janelle Castro, your candidate for delegate to Congress and number 4 on your ballot. Congress negotiated prescription drug prices to lower costs for Medicare beneficiaries nationwide. That's a goal we can all support. But once again, the territories were largely left out of the conversation. The Virgin Islands has a unique healthcare system, a limited number of pharmacies, higher shipping costs, and fewer healthcare providers than any state. Yet Congress moved forward without fully evaluating how these changes could affect access to medications right here at home. As your delegate to Congress, I will fight to ensure that federal healthcare reforms work for the Virgin Islands, not against us. Because before policies are passed in Washington, the Virgin Islands deserves a seat at the table and a voice in the discussion. I am Janelle Castro, number 4 on your ballot.
It's official, and the countdown is on for Daddy Jones' Filthy 3 annual birthday bash. On Saturday, July 25th at the Captain's Yard at Coral Sea. Daddy Jones and friends set to mash up the place. Performing live, Bio International. Pascal. Lorna Freeman, Shakima, Figgy, Impact Band, and the Energy God. Boomba. Hosted all by Big Man Bass and juggling by DJ Chubby and Lips International. Doors open at 9 p.m. and we ain't leaving till the last panak. Get your tickets at Armstrong's Ice Cream, Don't Pay Me No Mind, and Eventbrite. Saturday, July 25th at the Captain's Yard at Coral Sea. It's the Daddy Jones Filthy 3 annual birthday bash.
Armstrong Ice Cream St. Croix, serving up sweetness family style in Frederickstead. Come cool on down with island ice cream flavors you love. Pumpkin and Baileys for Thanksgiving vibes. Sweet guava berry for Christmas time. And all year round we're serving up lemongrass, soursop, gooseberry, guava, passion fruit, and so much more. Amazing and refreshing taste in every scoop. Hungry? You'll love the deli. Veggie beef burgers, hot off the grill. Cheesy quesadillas, done just right. Hours nice and easy. Tuesday to Saturday, 7 to 7 with the deli serving until 2:30 p.m. And Sundays serving ice cream 11 to 7 p.m. Give us a call, 340-772-1919. Armstrong Ice Cream. Cool vibes, sweet flavors, island style.
Get ready, St. Croix. The heat is coming to Legends Lounge in Frederickstead. 4 unforgettable nights, July 30th through August 2nd. Experience the excitement of a live hibachi dinner and show. Watch as our talented chef cooks your meal right before your eyes. It's dinner and entertainment all in one amazing experience. Seating times are July 30th, 7 p.m., 9 p.m. Friday, July 31st, 9 p.m. Saturday, August 1st, 4 p.m., 6 p.m., 8 p.m., and 10 p.m. And Sunday, August 2nd, 3 p.m., 5 p.m., 7 p.m., and 9 p.m. Limited seating is available, so reserve your spot today. Call or text 904-356-3839 or 904-947-0501 to RSVP. Don't miss this interactive hibachi experience featuring a live chef, real flames, big energy, delicious food, and unforgettable memories. July 30th through August 2nd, only at Legends Lounge in Frederickstead. We'll see you there.
Thinking about a move here in the Virgin Islands? At Sea Glass Properties, we're proud island neighbors. Whether you're buying, selling, or looking for a rental, our local agents live here, know the island, and work for you every step from first showing to closing day. And we're proud to support the Roe FM Back to School Drive, giving students a strong start to the school year. Visit seaglassproperties.com or call 340-715-7772. That's Sea Glass Properties, your home in the Virgin Islands.
Legacy Tires, where you get quality tires at the lowest price on island. Locally owned and operated with more than 40 years in the tire business. The professional staff at Legacy Tires would like to welcome everyone to come in and experience a better way to love your vehicle. Visit us today at 57 Castle Coakley or call us at 340-690-8973. Legacy Tires, where you are family too.
From the VI Radio Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Scott Kaplan. Few showers around this morning, then skies clear out this afternoon, becoming hazy as another plume of Saharan dust moves in. Breezy and hot will get up into the lower 90s. Hazy this evening, then becoming partly cloudy tonight. Chance for a few showers as a tropical wave passes by to the south. Breezy, low only dropping to 80. A few showers Friday morning, then hazy sunshine returns with more Saharan dust Friday. Breezy and hot, high 90 to 95. Clear to partly cloudy, hazy, breezy Friday night, low in the lower 80s. More hazy sunshine for Saturday, breezy, high in the lower 90s. Mix of sun and clouds, few showers around Sunday, breezy, high near 90. Partly to mostly sunny, chance for a shower or two on Monday, high again close to 90 degrees. From the VI Radio Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Scott Kaplan.
Woman, things are going, you are gold, me. I tell no lie, you full of man control, sexy body girl. Things are going, you are gold, son of paper, ball it up, paper and bowl, baby. Things are going, you are gold, me. I tell no lie, you full of man control, sexy body girl. Things are going, you are gold, son of paper, ball it up, paper and bowl.
Hey, hey, hey. This is Spraga Benz.
Your body good, you have the remedy where the doctor recommend. Man, I carry you by Miami.
How are you doing this morning? Shout out, shout out.
Him now want her again. That mean you better than them.
Hey.
And you have no problem.
Hey. Talk to me, talk to me.
Things are going, you are good, so not fear the body.
Pure vibes. Y'all already know, okay? But listen, we got a whole lot of time to play with. It's already 15 minutes past the hour of 9 o'clock. And time to be flying when we hear Miss Anja. All right, so that in more news, let's talk about it. We got Virgin Islands Waste Management Authority officials face extensive questioning about their plan and timeline for an estimated $3.2 billion in wastewater system overhaul. Senators raised concerns about untreated sewage, failing pump stations, aging underground lines, overflowing manholes, staffing shortages, emergency repair, and how the authority intends to manage one of the territory's largest infrastructure projects. Officials described a long-term rebuilding strategy involving federal funding, new sewer lines, upgraded pump stations, treatment plant improvements, and stronger maintenance systems. Lawmakers pressed for firm schedules and asked how the authority would protect communities from continuing sewage discharges while major construction and procurement move forward. In more news, health officials provided lawmakers with updated cancer information and discussed the expected reopening of the Charlotte Kilman Cancer Institute on St. Thomas. The institute has been closed since the 2017 hurricanes, leaving many residents to travel to Puerto Rico or the mainland for radiation treatment and other specialized cancer services. Officials outlined ongoing rebuilding, equipment installation, staffing, licensing, and patient care preparations. Senators questioned whether the planned timeline is realistic and asked how the territory will address gaps in screening, diagnosis, treatment, transportation, and financial assistance while residents wait for the full services to return. Now, imagine trying to juggle something like cancer in your life, and then there's the added expense of also having to travel somewhere. Now, when you travel, it's not just a matter of the flight. Of course, listen, it's an increase in what you have to spend for food. There are sometimes layovers depending on how far you have to go. Some people could go to Puerto Rico, but others sometimes sometimes have to go to the mainland, and that comes with a whole lot, because if you don't have any family there, which is usually not the case, that's not typical for everyone to have family there, that means you now also have the added expense of housing and transportation and all of that stuff, and bags. Can't forget the bags, because you need things while you're going, right? And considering the economy, this is not something that's always typical for everyday Virgin Islanders. So this needs to be fixed. We need to really concern ourselves with how many people have to travel for basic healthcare needs. All right, this is the year of our Lord 2026, and these are things that people had to do back in the 70s and 80s. You had to travel to get care for certain things, right? So that being said, how is it that we all the way in 2026 still juggling this thing? We have got to do better, and it's just full circle all around the board. So again, much like a lot of the topics we talk about, this is why I tell you, go vote! Stop wasting time. And if you don't know your status, go and check it out on www.vivote.gov. Okay, this might be the single most important decision that you make for the year. So be that what it may, make sure you are making that decision wisely and not with your emotions. All right. So that being said, continuing the news, a new financial initiative is expected to introduce mortgage-backed securities to the Virgin Islands in an effort to increase the amount of money available for local home lending. The structure would allow financial institutions to sell qualifying mortgages in a broader secondary market rather than holding every home loan for its entire term. Supporters believe the program could encourage more banks and lenders to issue mortgages and potentially improve access to home financing. Implementation will depend on property appraisals, borrower qualifications, insurance availability, clear titles, underwriting standards, and whether local properties meet the requirements of participating financial institutions. All right. Also, a St. Thomas man is accused of transporting 10 people through territorial waters and abandoning them on an uninhabited island. Ooh, strange news, right? Federal authorities allege that the passengers were left without proper assistance after being moved by boat as part of an unlawful smuggling operation. Investigators are examining where the trip began, how much money may have been paid, whether other people helped organize the voyage, and what danger the passengers may have faced. Maritime smuggling cases can expose passengers to drowning, dehydration, heat illness, rough seas, unsafe vessels, and abandonment in isolated locations. The defendant remains presumed innocent unless convicted and proven guilty. Now, this kind of triggers me a little bit because I just saw a story yesterday in Haiti where a boat completely capsized and over 60-something people are missing from this. Some of the bodies that were recovered, and they went so far as to even show the bodies, which I was not too happy about, but good thing for me, I have an extensive past, so I wasn't too triggered by the bodies themselves as much as I am the event. But that being said, there's certain things that should just not be readily available online. I don't know where is Mark Zuckerberg right now, because the Blue app is doing a lot lately. Things that I thought, the fact that people that get flagged for minor infractions and bodies and booties can be found streaming, just flying by anywhere on the timeline. The algorithm is definitely algorithming right now. Okay, so scroll with caution. But that being said, in this situation, this is very dangerous, and it could have been a very different story where, we could have been talking about loss of life or just people missing altogether. So, ladies and gentlemen, please use wisdom. Please use wisdom. Now, moving forward, police have opened an investigation after multiple 911 callers and gunshot detection alerts reported shots near the Frederickstead Vegetable Market area. Officers responded to search for victims, suspects with weapons, bullet casings, damaged property, and witnesses who may have seen people or vehicles leaving the area. Authorities had not immediately reported whether anyone was injured. Investigators may examine nearby security cameras, speak with vendors and residents, and compare recovered casings with the evidence from previous shootings. Police are asking anyone with information or video footage to contact investigators. All right. That being said, Contour Airlines plans to begin twice weekly nonstop services between St. Thomas and St. Martin. Hey! That's a good call. During the fall, the new flight will give residents and visitors another option for traveling between the U.S. Virgin Islands and the wider Caribbean without first connecting through Puerto Rico or the continental United States for that matter, because I'll never understand why we go up to get down. Now, the route may support regional tourism, business travel, family visits, shopping, cultural exchanges, and connections to other international destinations. Flight schedules, introductory fares, baggage rules, and the official starting dates are expected to be available through the airline's booking system. Listen, I kid you not, I hate traveling to other islands. I much prefer just go to the mainland, because for years now you have had to fly from the Virgin Islands to Miami, which is about a 3+ hour flight, right? To fly back down past these same islands to get to where you're going down is archipelago. And mind you, we start the Lesser Antilles. So imagine doing all of the traveling to get to somewhere that is literally 22 minutes away. OMG. So if y'all don't understand how of a flex this is, let me help you to understand. Okay, so shout out to that, as well as the Department of Tourism and all the facilities that are working to make life just a little bit more easier for all of us. Okay, so paradise shouldn't be so hard to traverse through. Like it's supposed to be a good time, right? So, anyways, moving right along, planning officials reviewed proposed zoning changes involving apartment development on St. Thomas and commercial property on St. John. The applications could affect housing density, neighborhood traffic, parking, business activity, wastewater capacity, drainage, character of certain communities. Residents and property owners were given an opportunity to provide comments before recommendations were finalized. A zoning change does not automatically authorize construction. Applicants would still need to complete environmental reviews, obtain permits, submit engineering plans, and satisfy building and infrastructure requirements. Also, work is moving forward to place portions of electrical service connected to feeder 9A underground in the Niski Center area of St. Thomas. The project is intended to make the electrical system less vulnerable to hurricane winds, falling trees, utility pole damage, and other conditions that frequently interrupt above ground power lines. Construction is expected to continue in phases through July of 2027, generally from Monday through Friday between 7 a.m. and 5 p.m. Motorists, residents, and nearby businesses may experience temporary lane changes, equipment activity, noise, and access adjustments as underground lines and related infrastructure are installed. All right, so please bear that in mind while you're traversing the Niski area, St. Thomas. Good morning, Janella. I see you, boo. Good morning, good morning. What tea you had this morning? You had your bush tea? So, also, legislation has been introduced to honor Virgin Islands military personnel who lost their lives while serving in the United States. The proposal seeks formal federal recognition of the sacrifices made by Virgin Islanders who joined the armed forces and died in the line of duty. The measure would add to continuing efforts to document and preserve the military history of the territory. Virgin Islanders have served in major conflicts and military operations for generations. Although the territory does not receive voting representation in Congress or the ability to vote for president. Also, a man was arrested after officers responding to a domestic disturbance. They said they witnessed him assaulting a woman inside of a residence. Police intervened and took the suspect into custody while documenting the scene and alleged victim's condition. Investigators may rely on the officers' observations, photographs, medical findings, body camera footage, emergency calls, and statements from those all involved. The accused person remained presumed innocent unless the charges are proven in court. And that being said, was also arrested after allegations that she pulled a child by the hair. Authorities opened an investigation after receiving information about the incident and later determined that the available evidence supported an arrest. Cases involved alleged harm to children may include interviews with the child, relatives, teachers, medical personnel, social workers, and witnesses. Investigators may also examine photographs, videos, previous reports, and the conditions in the home. The charges remain allegations until resolved through the court system. Also, excess as heat conditions are continuing throughout the territory, residents are being advised to prepare for another period of excessive heat with partly cloudy skies, isolated showers, breezy conditions, and temperatures reaching approximately 88 degrees. The heat index may feel significantly warmer because of humidity and direct sunlight. All right. People working outside, older adults, children, athletes, athletes and individuals with chronic health conditions could drink water regularly. Should rest in shaded or air-conditioned areas and avoid strenuous outdoor activity during the hottest part of the day. Symptoms of heat illness may include headache, dizziness, nausea, confusion, weakness, heavy sweating, or fainting. All right, that and more in just a bit. We got some ads we need to play. Keep the lights on and the mics on. It's 101.3 Roe FM, WEVI, and Bushtina Mana with your hostess, Neeks. Keep it locked. Don't touch that dial.
We hear the Francis team talking about honesty and integrity, but those values are proven through actions, not words. Honesty and integrity are demonstrated when no one is watching. When Donna Fred Gregory served as president of the legislature, she launched an independent audit of the legislature's finances to review contracts, strengthen internal controls, and ensure taxpayer dollars were being spent responsibly. But when Novell Francis Jr. became Senate president, he canceled that audit before it was completed. So the question is simple. Why stop an independent review of public funds? What was there to fear? Honesty and integrity aren't campaign slogans. It's about doing what's right, even when it's difficult. On August 1st, make your vote count. Choose number 3 for Donna Fred Gregory for governor and Rodney Moorhead for lieutenant governor. Choose transparency. Choose accountability. Choose results.
Paid for by VI Now for DFG.
It's time for the biggest back-to-school giveaway of the year. 101.3 Roe FM is giving away 1,000 free book bags and supplies to help our students head back to school prepared and ready for success. Join us Saturday, July 18th at the Barron Spot Village Mall on St. Croix and Saturday, July 25th at Emancipation Garden on St. Thomas. The fun kicks off at 12 noon and goes until 3 p.m. Kids receiving book bags will also enjoy free snow cones, face painting, haircut certificates, and so much more. And that's not all. Thanks to One Communications, we're giving away 5 iPhone 16 Pro Max devices and 5 MiFi devices. Plus, don't miss the Pass It Down uniform give back in collaboration with the Butterfly Effect, helping families prepare for the new school year. This community event is made possible by our generous sponsors: Office of the Governor, the VI Department of Sports, Parks, and Recreation, the VI Department of Education, SoFolk CBNA JV, MCM Build USVI, Gage Edmonds for Senate, Shane Trucking, Christie's Real Estate, Liberty VI, One Communications, Church's Chicken, J. Benton Construction, Sea Glass Properties, Precision Auto Parts, Legacy Tires, Julian's Trucking, Phantomize, My Lord Variety Store, Rittenhouse Consultant, The Makeup Bar, Chitoli Services LLC, Haswick Insurance, It's a Vibe Promotion, SAB Construction, Caravel Hotel and Casino, The Flamin' Grill, Violette's Boutique, Armstrong Ice Cream, Korean Coolant, James Family Florist and Funeral Home, Bates Trucking and Trash Removal, Jackie's Beauty Supply, and of course, your community station, 101.3 Roe FM WEVI. We'll see you July 18th on St. Croix and July 25th on St. Thomas, because at 101.3 Roe FM, we're proud to give back to our community one child at a time. Hey hon, have you checked out Precision Auto Parts? They have everything you need for your car.
Is that the new auto parts store where cars only used to be by 5 corners?
Yes, they offer the widest variety of domestic and foreign parts, from oil to batteries, filters to lawnmowers and trimmer accessories. They have it all.
Wow, that's amazing. I heard they had the lowest prices in town too.
Absolutely. Plus, their customer service is top notch. They really know their stuff.
For all your automobile accessory needs, visit Precision Auto Parts. Don't settle for anything less than the best. Call them today at 340-773-7276.
Precision Auto Parts, your one-stop shop for quality auto parts at unbeatable prices. Precision Auto Parts, for a smoother ride.
Welcome to the newly renovated Vegetarian Creation Restaurant. They're located in the courtyard at the Spot Village Mall in St. Croix. Go and check out their spread of tasty, mouth-watering vegan dishes like red beans and coconut rice, vegetable stir-fried quinoa with mushroom, collard greens and asparagus, vegan protein, tofu, bean meat, just to name a few. They have lasagna and kalaloo too. Veggie burgers, Rasta chicken sandwiches made on in-house bun, pastries, cake, cookies, and more. Snack on our seasoned and spicy popcorn. Vegetarian Creation have local drinks, passion fruit, cruise punch, golden apple, and more. Ask about their special power drinks. Let Veggie Creation tantalize your taste buds with smoothies from our liquid lab juice bar, all infused with our special ingredients. Love. They are the original home of the famous fried cauliflower Rasta chicken. Vegetarian Creation cater for your special needs. Come, let us tantalize your taste buds. Open Monday through Saturdays from 11:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Give them a call today and make your order. 340-773-4772.
Virgin Islands, it's time. Time to make your voice heard. Time to make your vote count.
Get out and vote.
Mark your calendars. Early voting for the 2026 primary election runs July 20th through July 29th for St. Thomas and St. Croix, and July 23rd through July 29th on St. John. Voting hours are 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. daily on St. Thomas and St. Croix, and 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. daily on St. John. Voting is easy, convenient, and transparent. Voters in the St. Thomas St. John district may vote at either voting center. On St. Thomas, vote at Election Systems Office located at Lockhart Gardens above Banco Popular. On St. John, vote at the Election Systems Office located at the Marketplace, 3rd floor, Suite 2. On St. Croix, vote at the Election Systems Office located at Sunny Isle Shopping Center, Unit 26. Whether you vote early or on Election Day, your vote matters.
Get out and vote. Every vote
Brought to you by the election system of the Virgin Islands. Now remember, one vote makes a difference.
Are you looking for another source of income while earning an in-demand marketable trade that enhances your resume? If so, the Virgin Islands Air National Guard is the best kept secret of the Air Force that provides you these opportunities and so much more. Take advantage of these amazing benefits while serving locally in your community 1 week in a month and 2 weeks a year. To learn more, contact your Virgin Islands Air National Guard recruiter at 340-277-8022.
Believe.
Wake up in the morning and I sip bush tea. Yeah, this Cruciano, and you're listening to the one and only Nix and Bush Tea in the morning on 101.3 Roe FM. Say believe.
For the weekend, it's a 9:15.
Hey! Shout out Cruciano, shout out one time from right here on the Big Island. It's a turn up kind of Thursday, man. Oh yeah, we almost there to the weekend. See my little remix. Ah, yes, it's a big one, man. To say huge shout out, he doing big things all across the globe. Hey, yes. For all the lovers and friends. Now listen, if you know you are one of those individuals out here who are doing your artistry and whatnot, you want to get your voice heard, be sure to give us a call. Send us your music. Listen, we always showcasing local music, local artists, local talent, local everything, because it's not UVI, it's not me VI, it's we VI, baby, and we are everything Virgin Islands for real, not for fake, okay? So listen, give us a call at 340-204-8512. Set up your interview, drop your tracks, make sure they are clean. Listen, and I mean like squeaky clean. Don't come in with nothing. No mother beep. No, none of that. Even if it's slang and you believe the FCC ain't gonna pick up on it, yes, they will. And listen, when you got good things, you gotta make sure you can continue having good things. So we gotta make sure we protecting those who providing these atmospheres and opportunities for us. All right. Remember, 101.3 is locally owned, locally ran, locally operated, locally lit. All right. So listen, make sure that your music is clean because we want to make sure that we could continue doing this greatness. You don't want nobody losing a license and them kind of thing. Come on. On the beat. Hey, hey. Shout out to the whole team, man. Cristiano, you're doing your thing. I see you. And to all of us, send them music. Tell him, Machiavelli, I see you, babes. 10:51. Petticoat Lodge, Pressure Bus Fight, Mishande. Oh man, so many. Jelani, I see you. Shout out, Mishande. Maya V, Monet, Lima Rowe. I've got shout out Senator Sin on the farm. How are you doing, man? Nayora. Oh man, that's right. I most definitely enjoy highlighting and showcasing all of your talent and everybody that come up and come in. So that being said, we just got a little bit more time left in the show, so let's to the news and all that goodness. You already know. So listen. All right. A Virgin Islands Forum is bringing attention to family property, inherited land, estate planning, probate reform, and long-form housing stability. We spoke about it briefly in our community highlights this morning, but now we can get a little bit more into the gist of it, right? Many properties throughout the territory have multiple heirs, incomplete deeds, unpaid taxes, or estates that were never formally settled after the original owner died. The forum is encouraging families to create wills, update ownership records, resolve probate matters, and discuss plans for maintaining or developing inherited property. Clear documentation can help family reduce family conflict, prevent abandonment, improve eligibility for loans and disaster assistance, and protect valuable land for future generations. And we need that. There's too many families where what is intended to be inherited land and property ends up just sitting kind of dying. Like, if you didn't know, land and property can and does die. Okay, once it's not being maintained, there's no, remember how I tell you energy is currency. So like when there's no more life on the property, and I've seen it happen with even my own grandmother's home. So it's important for you to have these things in place before the original owner passes and not after. This is one of those cases where prevention is definitely better than cure. So how do we continue to make sure that families don't repeatedly go through these things? And some families are going through it in multiple ways and areas because they have either multiple plots or properties, and ownership. And then you see siblings. It creates debates and problems among siblings. You see families being torn apart over these probate issues, who should have what rights and who should have what say. And a lot of times, even when a will is in place, you still see these things. And so I love to see these initiatives take place in a community where we can find ways around it. And also oh Lord, I'm vexed, I can't remember the name of it. But there is also a local business, and they won an award recently with the UVI's RT program. Man, I really wish I could remember the name of this program right now, but it is one of those that it is literally designed to help with probate locally. Okay, it's a locally ran operation, business and everything, and they are the winners of the RT programs competition that they had earlier this year as well. I gotta go look that up because this probate situation is one that it doesn't seem to be going anywhere anytime soon. And believe it or not, a lot of families get so dispersed over these situations that, you know, they end up living in the States, they kind of turn it back into properties. And I have seen properties where, you know, the bush surrounding it has grown up so much that you cannot even see the house. So imagine that. And that is just one of those things that is very it kind of pulls at my heartstrings a lot, because imagine, you know, who in the family or for how long they worked hard and sacrificed to make sure that the property was even available for legacy. You know, they accomplished that in their lifetime and wanted to be able to pass it on. And then that's just something that's no longer a possibility. I can't stress to you enough how much, you know, that is a setback in our community. Both for legacy and for future. We talk about people coming home to live, but then we have so many places that are untouchable because they're sitting in probate. So, you know, and then it doesn't do a whole lot for the beautification of our very tourism attractive islands or territory as well, right? So a lot of these places sitting around, they look sitting in ruins. They're looking like a story that's waiting to be told. And so many people could be able to, you know, flip these houses, make them into something. And no, I'm not talking about more Airbnbs. I think we have plenty of those, at least for the times that we need it. The only time I think we would need more is during any of the times where any of our carnivals and festival seasons are happening, right? So, but outside of that, I don't see us needing to do that too much more. And look at that, we have a caller. Caller, good morning. You're on the air. It's 101.3 Roe FM.
Yeah, blessed morning, blessed rising, enough time to the most and to not make me bless us so many more. Yeah, that's one thing that hit my heart a lot, because we have so many homes and it looks abandoned, and that's because there's a lot of reasons behind it, but the one main factor of people don't come back and help their grandparents, their parents, and help beautify the place.
Right.
Because lack of opportunities and moving off to try to get a better way of life.
Exactly. It's important.
It's tough.
It's highly important.
It's tough, but when that happens, that doesn't mean that, you know, end up going in probate, as you said, the government taking over people's lands and properties. We understand about generational wealth. We wasn't taught about it in school. So we just chasing a dream that really is not 100% our dream. It's more of a systematic dream that most of us chase.
Right. And we got to kind of get away from that more sooner rather than later, right? Because this is one of those things we definitely need to, I think education plays a big part in mindset of the community, because a lot of people don't have any understanding at all about the processes, the laws surrounding it, you know, what's possible, what's not possible, until they get to that crossroad. And a lot of times that is too late. Like, you wait until somebody passes and then now they're having to have the conversation. So I think there's a gap in between, especially the generations where we're not able to pass on the information. And a lot of parents tend to hold off until they pass to even allow their children to access the things that they're going to inherit, which is a topic that we had a few weeks back. Myself as well as Doug Pompey were sitting here, we were having that conversation about that. I saw one young lady, she spoke about how her parents decided to allow them to have access to and have some sort of a say with the properties that they were going to inherit before they pass, so that they can help them traverse that before the time comes. And I think if we have more of that mind switch in our community, we would present the opportunities for that education to take place, as well as for the questions to be asked, because a lot of young people aren't even thinking along those lines, right? Life tends to have a very survival approach to it, regardless of where you stand in terms of money, inheritance, all of those things and whatnot, regardless of your space or class in society. It's just not one of those things that you're thinking about until you get to that crossroad, right? And nobody wants to anticipate the death of a loved one. At least nobody normal, right? Wants to sit down and be like, oh my God, I can't wait for them to die. Like, nobody's doing that. So the conversation doesn't happen, early enough. And then by the time you're having the conversation, those who are passing it along are not in the conversation with you. So there are things that you're finding out after the fact that you cannot change because they have already passed. Perfect example, you don't know if they have a will or whether they should. And in the Black community, we need to have these conversations a whole lot more within our families early on and not wait until illness and death and things happen, because those things are guaranteed. We're all guaranteed to pass at some point in time. And it's crazy because we treat death like it's optional until it comes along. So I think education wise, if we work more, and these are the kinds of programs that I'm happy to see, popping up more and more in the community and in the conversation, so that that education can take place, Yeah,
we have to remember our African roots. Remember, our African roots taught us that you grow with your ancestors, your elders, your people, you learn how to till the soil.
Yes.
You learn how to do the craft that your forefathers done. But since America system came in, get the refineries, the industries, the warehouses, those type of jobs, the factory jobs, that's when the family get broken apart.
Yeah.
Even though slavery don't break it apart many times.
True.
But when it comes to now how the way of life as we know it, they break apart from the education to the refineries and so forth. Higher education, all of them things just broke us apart. But they're not teaching us the actual generational wealth way of living.
Right.
Just good enough to go into the factories and do the jobs and
Well, it's really hard to give what you didn't get. So a lot of them were raised in that, because back in those days, that's what education was for, is to create workers for the factories. So that's what they know. It's really hard now, and a lot of them have lived through the changes and the traversing of the times and technology and everything that's new and up and coming, but everybody is well versed in it. So as a community, it's important that we educate ourselves, and that's regardless of age, background, and experience. But it's one of the things that we are more aware of, and you're starting to see like this family property forum that's taking place, and they're going to be addressing a lot of those things that people do not know. So I'm looking forward to that. But we're getting ready to wrap up this show. So Reggie, as always, I got to say thank you so much for calling in and always sharing your knowledge, your expertise, and your input right here at Bush Tea in the Morning.
Yeah, no problem. I'm headed to a funeral right now, and
my condolences.
I had the same conversation with our family. So
my goodness. You see that? And we're burying people faster than we can figure out the answers to these things. So my condolences to you, the family, and all that are affected. And again, thank you so much for always showing your support.
All right, thanks.
All right, Reggie. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. We have officially arrived the end of the show. Has been another awesome rendition of Bush Tea in the Morning. Shout out Monet.
Shake your body, make it clap to the chorus. Make your body
That's right. We still number one. Believe it. All right, right here in the U.S. Virgin Islands. The new number one is 101.3 Roe FM, WEVI, and Bush Tea in the Morning. Want to say a huge thank you to our sponsors, My Lord Variety Store and Smoke Shop, the Flaming Grill STX, and the Liberty VI. Oh, yes. Don't forget, we got chicken pilau on the menu today. That's a special for the Flaming Grill STX. Go on and check them out. That being said, guys, it's been awesome running the morning Holly with you. All right. Thank you so much for joining me. Everybody on the live, everybody on the TuneIn app, as well as all of you on the dial who listen so religiously. Hope y'all enjoying your day. Today is Thursday. Be safe on the road. Keep your head 10 and 2. Mind the business that pays you and treat each other well. All right. We'll be back tomorrow with even more Bush Tea in the morning. So grab your cup and pull up. You already know what time it is. We got Angela Yee up next. All right. And don't forget St. Thomas. St. Thomas, I got to remind you, you got next as well. We coming through 101.3 and the whole crew. We coming to bring you all the goodness, getting ready for back to school. So keep it locked. We got the Way Up radio show coming up next right here on 101.3 Roe FM WEVI. Much love to all of you, and as always, I'll see you later.
Bring it home. Join Team Donna Fred Gregory and Rodney Moorhead for the Bring It Home Rally happening Sunday, July 26th, starting at 7 p.m. at the St. Croix headquarters in the Lorraine Shopping Center. Come out for a night of exciting music, energy, food, drink, and one unforgettable rally featuring DJ Coochie, Lips International, and live performances by YFB featuring A+ and Pascal. Don't miss the last lap of the day. Bring your friend, bring your family, and bring